Hi Aries, welcome to my channel Foolsjourn. My name is Simone and I am doing your November 2025 reading. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what the universe has in store for you for the month of November. So let's begin. I'm doing a Celtic cross, which I think it just really lays all the cards on the table and lets you see what's going on. And of course, you make the final decision in whatever your future holds for you. You make that decision, and this just puts the picture on the table. So let's begin. For your general energy, you've got the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is just all about, this person is being challenged by petty little things, just struggles and arguments and nitpicking and just nonsense, basically, in a way. And this energy is standing on higher ground and defending himself and his convictions and his beliefs and his ideals. No matter what the naysayers say, this person is the one on the higher ground and is fighting for something he believes in and standing for his own position and defending his position. So fabulous energy. Just let all this other nonsense fall by the wayside and try to stay calm, cool, and collected, and believe in yourself and have passion for what you are doing and what you believe, no matter what anyone else says. So great energy there. Your crossing energy is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is your crossing energy. And generally, the Three of Cups is just about feeling supported, and it's alliances and friendships and groups and community and strength in unity with your friends. And it could also represent, social gatherings as well and celebration. But in the crossing position, it could be that, right now you don't have anything worthwhile you feel to celebrate, and maybe you're feeling disconnected from others. Maybe you're working so hard and trying to defend yourself for what you believe that maybe that you feel kind of like alienated, and maybe disconnected, maybe losing contacts with friends and relatives because you're such on a mission and having to defend what you believe in, and you're taking the higher ground. And that can sometimes, when we take the higher ground, can alienate us from others. And maybe the celebration isn't quite yet, but don't give up on it anyway. In your underlying energies, you've got the Six of Swords, which is meaning that you've been through something, you've been through a lot. Maybe maybe you've had mistakes that have happened, or misfortunes or bad decisions, but you're coming out of it. You're letting go of like old beliefs, old ideas, and you're transitioning. You're going from rough waters to calm seas. Things are starting to settle down from you, and you're kind of on a journey of transition and moving away from the turmoil. So great energy there. In your recent past, which is things are moving forward quickly. The Eight of Wands is things are moving in a direction, and it's it could be communication coming towards you, or your goals, or it's speed. Something is accelerating in your life, and it's coming to fruition, and things are developing fast, and your goal could be near, and you're acting. You're not just being in stagnancy. You're taking action and moving forward, and nothing's restricting you. It's kind of a flow energy. And it could mean that you're also could be traveling too. But anyway, things are they're moving in the flow. You're coming through a transitional period from rough seas to calm seas. And then in your mindset, you've got that mindset of, the Nine of Cups, which is all about what you put out comes back tenfold. So if you put goodness out there and gratitude and giving, things come back to you tenfold. The universe, it's wish fulfillment. And this is a card of being happy and satisfied and comfortable and joyous and celebratory, actually. And, and wanting to be around other people and host an event and be social. While here, it was kind of in your cross path where you're kind of not ready for that yet, but in your mind you are ready. You'll be ready for that, and you want the best, and you're excited, and you want that wish fulfillment. You're working towards that abundance and joy and satiation and love of life and feeling satisfied and whole. So fabulous there. And then in your near future, you've got the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is all about, fresh inspiration and enthusiasm and moving into a new direction, and exploring and starting up projects. It's just all about exploration, starting up new things. A light has been, lit, and the passion and excitement is going, and you want to explore things further. And it could represent some kind of news coming to you, breaking news, and maybe that's tied in with the Eight of Wands. Some kind of communication can be coming towards you that's wonderful and exciting, but it's all about fresh starts, enthusiasm, and inspiration. So fabulous there. And then you going up your staff, you've got the Six of Pentacles, which is your attitude right now. And your attitude is all about balancing inequality and giving and receiving. And, being able to give to others and share resources and ideas and inspirations. And it's about material and spiritual balance. The key here is to give when you're able to give. Don't give when you don't have anything to give, because then you're depleted and you can't help your own self. Help yourself first, get in the right state of mind, get balanced body, mind, and spirit, and in your in your pentacles, all your earthly goods, get in a good place there, and then you can give. And then it's worth giving, because you have to take care of yourself first before you can give to others. But once you do, then you're free to give, and then the returns are limitless. But you never give when you can't really give, because it doesn't do you good, and it doesn't do who you're giving to any good. Anyway, that's the lesson for that. And then as the environment, your environment is the Eight of Pentacles, and how others see you and how you see yourself in this world. And this is all about working hard. You are working hard. This is about building your skills, your skill set, loving what you do, putting all your effort into something that you have a passion about. So that is exciting. And, taking pride in what you're doing. And that shows to everyone around you that you are fighting for what you believe. And whether this is a relationship or a new business or a creative venture or a partnership, you believe in it, and you're doing what it takes to be the best you can be, and you're learning and mastering whatever you need to take you to that next level, because you are on this mission. And then you've got the Six of Wands, which is that this is all about victory. This is coming in from a horrible battle, and he's riding in on his horse because they won, and he won, and now all eyes are on him, and everyone's saying thank you for everything you've done and for holding up our beliefs and our standards and protecting us. And you progress, and you got the battle wounds to show for it, but you've come through it, and all eyes are on you, and you fought for what you believe, and and people are praising you and loving you, and it's well deserved recognition. And sometimes we fear that, because we're like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to handle all the attention? Because Aries they like spotlight, but then they don't, but this, don't fear it. You've deserved this. It's a well-worn battle, and you have made progress, and you are going to be victorious. And don't fear that all eyes are on you. You give so much, and you deserve it. So wonderful. It's well-deserved recognition. And then you've got the Seven of Cups as your possible outcome, which is all about choices. Whatever you're doing here is going to lead you to more opportunities. And some are going to be good, and some are going to be bad. But the key is to really do your homework, so you make the right decision, or not the right decision, that you make a decision. Do your homework so you can make a good decision and go with it, and don't second guess yourself. And if it ends up being the wrong decision, then you will pick something else. There will always be opportunities. So just be realistic, and do your homework, and then go full in and don't look back until you need to. You know, and don't get caught up in fantasies thinking there are opportunities that there aren't. Really do your homework and research and make your decision and then go for it and don't look back. Fabulous, fabulous Aries, and have an amazing, amazing November 2025. And keep following. I hope we can grow together and experience all these good things, good and bad, together and grow as a community. Thank you so much and take care. Enjoy November. Bye.